Hi YouTube, I'm Carla and this is my first YouTube video and it's going to be on this makeup look right here, and if you like it, please keep on watching.
I had already did my brows off camera and I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills dipbrow pomade in soft brown, and now I'm just going to use the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer in light pale to act as a base, and I'm just going to blend that in with the Mini Beauty Blender. I'm then going to take the Bill Nye banana powder and I'm going to set my eyelids so everything can blend nicely. I'm now going to take the Morphe 35O palette and use that orange soft color as my transition shade, and I'm going to take the Wet n Wild blending brush and I'm going to blend that all in my crease. I'm going to even take it a little bit above my crease so that color can really peek through and there's like a nice gradient effect. And I of course dipped into that color a couple times so the color can show up more vibrant. I then took that burnt orange color and I used the blending brush from the Naked Smokey palette, and I used the blending brush side and I'm just going to take that right in the crease, but I'm not going to blow it out as much as I did the transition shade. Now I took a semi-clean blending brush and kind of blended those two together because it wasn't looking really blended to me. Now I took the BH Cosmetics brush in 118 and I used that dark brown, orange, like a deep orange reddish color, and I took that right on the outer V and kind of dragged it into my crease a little bit, and so it could give me that deftness. And now I took that first brush that I used for my transition shade to blend everything all together. I'm now taking the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 20 Sand Stable and I'm going to carve out the crease. And this doesn't have to be perfect right here because we're just going to end up blending out the edges later on, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, and please don't mind my crusty dusty mirror. Now I'm going to take the Take Me to Brazil palette by BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to take that royal blue color and I'm going to place it right where I put the concealer. But as you can tell, the blue isn't showing up. So what I did, I kind of spritzed the brush with some setting spray and I dipped back into the palette and I packed on the color. And then I just tapped it on the lid. I didn't like smear it, I just tapped it on and that seemed to work better. And don't worry, the pigmentation is not as great, but I promise you after you pack on that color a little bit more, the color will really start to show. I'm now going to go back into the 35 2.0 palette, and I'm going to take that orange reddish dark color, and I'm going to blend out the edges so it won't look as harsh. And this did take a while, so please be patient and like it'll come out cute, you know? And right here, I had lost some of the blue pigmentation, so I just went back into the Take Me to Brazil palette and added a little bit more blue. And then I just went back in with the BH Cosmetics 118 brush to blend everything all out. Now I'm going to take some black on the very outer corner, but just a tad bit. When I say tad, I mean little bit. Just the tiniest bit of black, and blend it out as best as you can, because black is a very hard color to blend out. Now I'm going to take my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and then I'm going to tap that into the skin. I'm now going to take my Milani 2-in-1 foundation in the shade 03 Light Beige and my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation in Porcelain, and I mix those two together so I can get my right foundation shade, and I'm just going to blend that in with the Beauty Blender. And you may be asking why I put foundation on my ear, and it's because Jeffree Star does it, so bitch me too. I'm now going to take my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 20 Sand Stable, and I'm going to put that under my eyes, on the tip of my nose, on my forehead, a little bit on my cupid's bow, and my chin. And then I'm going to take my Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer in Light Pale. I'm just going to put that under my eyes so it can brighten up a little bit. I'm now going to take the Concealer Collection Palette and Toasted Almond, and I'm going to use that to cream contour, and I'm just going to put that on my cheekbones, my forehead, and my jawline, and a little bit on my nose. I'm going to blend that out with a stippling brush. And I really don't know where that palette is from, but I got it from my Boxy Charm like a month ago. And I'm going to go back in with the Bill Nye Banana Powder, and I'm just going to bake my under eyes. And I'm just gonna set the rest of my face with the same powder. And I'm gonna end up wiping the bake off because I have really dry skin, and if I keep the bake on too much, it makes my skin like really like crusty and dusty. I'm now gonna take my Morphe 9C palette, and that's a contouring palette. I'm gonna take the lightest shade, and I'm gonna bronze up my face because I was looking a little pale there. I'm now going to take my Maybelline Fit Me blush in the shade 102 Light Rose, and I'm going to pounce that on the apples of my cheeks and swipe it up so it can blend in with my contour. I'm going to take some of the brown eye powder again and clean up my contour because it was looking a little messy and I wanted to look snatched, you know. But I'm just going to quickly dust that away because I don't want it to be sitting on there too long. Now going back in with the Take Me to Brazil palette, I'm going to take that very vibrant purple color and I'm going to just smoke it out on the very outer bottom lash line. And now I'm going to take that very right in your face yellow and I'm going to take that in on the inner corner of the bottom lash line. And now to mix those two together, I'm going to grab that green tealish color and I'm just going to put it right in the center where those two colors meet. And I don't know if you can tell, but this palette has a lot of fallout, so I just quickly dusted all the fallout and I did my other bottom lash line and I curled my lashes and now I'm lining my upper lash line with just a regular black eyeliner. I don't know what eyeliner it was. And I used the lashes D105 from Dodolashes and I just grabbed the dual clear glue. And I used the Colourpop cream gel liner in Prance for my waterline. And now I'm just gonna grab the Better Than Sex mascara. I'm gonna blend my real lashes into the falsies and coat my bottom lashes. Now I'm gonna use my Becca highlighter in opal so I can brighten up the inner corners of my eyes, and I'm also gonna put that on my brow bone so it can make that pop. And I'm gonna be using the same highlighter, but to make it more like blinky, I spritz my face first and then I put the highlighter on top so it can be like popping, you know. And I just put the highlighter on the high points of my face, like my cheekbones, the tip of my nose, cupid's bow, a little bit above the eyebrow, you know, just probably all over my face. That's cool too. I'm now gonna take the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in Sandstorm. I'm gonna outline my lips and fill it in. And then I'm gonna take a Tarte lip gloss. I don't know the name of it, but I'll leave it down in the description box below. And then to top everything off, I'm gonna spritz myself with the Pixi Makeup Fixing Mist. And I'm gonna use that as my setting spray.
Thank you for watching, and if you want future videos like this, please like and subscribe. Bye.